Welcome to the Three Bozos Ancillary Show, Pizain's podcast, where me, Wizain the Pizain, talks about whatever the fuck I want. Today, I think I'm just going to go through some news stories that came through on my feed. I get an email every day from this website, 1440, and their whole thing is about impartial news and just the news, no bias. So here we go. Return of meme stock. GameStop shares reached their highest level since 2022 yesterday after a leader of the meme stock movement posted online for the first time in 3 years. Keith Gill, known as Roaring Kitty online, was one of the leaders of the subreddit Wall Street Bets on Reddit, a forum in which he and others inspired mass trading of GameStop stock in 2021, taking aim at hedge funds with short positions against a retailer. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, he posts this meme on Twitter, and it's a picture of a gamer with a gaming controller. He's sitting up straight, and then the next panel, he's like leaning forward, like he got serious while he's playing the game. We've all been there, playing video games. And after that, the GameStop share shot up 75%. I remember when GameStop and AMC both just shot up out of nowhere. I think Dogecoin, or Doggy as it's supposed to be, was also in on that. And I remember kicking myself for not being in on that one. I've dabbled in crypto and stocks and everything like that. And the one thing that I've noticed is you either have to find something with really good fundamentals or something completely ridiculous that someone like Elon Musk can just tweet about, and it goes up a million points out of nowhere. But regardless, so there you go again. GameStop going up 75%, missing yet again on everybody, the common man, getting rich, while a bunch of stupid memers get rich on meme stuff. So yay. Let's see. Moving on, we have a new edible gel breaks down alcohol and acetic acid in the gut, helps prevent intoxication. Blood alcohol levels were reduced by 50% in mouse studies. Substance prevented harmful side effects from overdrinking, like liver damage. So basically, some edible gel, I guess it's some like Jello stuff or something, and it breaks down the alcohol in your gut so you don't get drunk, and it helps your liver. What's the point? I think the point maybe it helps like alcoholics, so they don't die as quick. But if you're going to get drunk, your point is to get drunk. I don't want some, gel in my stomach to prevent that from occurring. But hey, whatever. Maybe it has a market out there, I guess. Prototype brain implant shows first ever success in decoding words. Patients think entirely in their mind without any corresponding lip movement or vocalization. So you think it and it decodes the word. So we're really getting into some cyberpunk, futuristic stuff here. Brain implants have their place, I think, for the handicapped and things like that. But I do not want to see this become the norm. I don't want to be, everyone has to get their brain implant, their brain chip. Next thing you know, you got people hacking your brain and, I don't know, probably placing ads in your head. Like, hey, let's buy these boner pills or whatever. Come on, man. Let's see here. Melinda French Gates to resign as co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in June. Will receive $12.5 billion grant to pursue her own philanthropy. Melinda and her former husband Bill Gates launched the nonprofit in 2000. Now that is a shady motherfucker right there. Bill Gates. Don't know much about his wife. I'm glad she took half his money. But that guy, if you read up on anything he does, he was doing polio shots over in Africa and basically testing it on the citizens over there. And you can research this stuff, and he denies it, but literally a disease that no one gets anymore. Next thing you know, like the spike in polio was insane over there. And it's all thanks to this guy. This is one of those millionaires playing God, acting like he's saving the world, but really he's doing more harm than he is good. The guy's an evil motherfucker. All right, what else we got? Michael Cohen, ex-personal lawyer of former President Donald Trump, testifies in criminal hush money trial in Manhattan. That went on today. I don't know about that. I mean, to me, it seems like they don't have anything on Trump. If they do, I think it's going to be a liberal bias. I mean, it's in New York. There's a lot of people in New York that don't like him. The liberal cities do not like him. Personally, I don't even really like him, but we're put in between a rock and a hard place between him and Joe Biden. And, ugh. Like, this is what we have to choose from. This is ridiculous. Like, why? Why is this what we have to choose from? I mean, we got Trump, enough said, and then we got a guy who his mental deficiencies, Biden's, are just getting worse and worse every time the guy talks. It's like terrible. I know the guy's pooped himself at least 3 different times I've seen on television. You can just tell the look on his face. I have a toddler, and when he like stands there and he poops, I know he's pooping. He just has that look on his face. He'll stop doing whatever he's doing, and he'll just stare. And I've known he's pooped, and it's time to change his diaper. I see that same look in Joe Biden's face too regularly. But anyway, over this Michael Cohen thing, I don't know what I guess they're grasping at straws here. I mean, the guy's his ex-lawyer, sure, but I mean, he's been to jail, he's been disbarred, he has no credibility. He records his own client, no, client confidentiality. I don't know. We'll see what happens there, I guess. On to that, though. Trump leads President Joe Biden in 5 of 6 swing states: Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and Pennsylvania. New poll shows. I know New York Times was one of those polls. I think it's a combination of different polls. But, yeah, I mean, Joe Biden's kind of done a bad job. Trump, he wasn't really doing, I don't know. He was doing pretty good up until COVID happened, and he kind of dropped the ball with COVID happened. So they're like, hey, well, if this guy sucks, let's go back to the other guy who didn't suck as bad but still sucked. Let's see. Controlled explosion brings down largest remaining part of Baltimore Francis Scott Key Bridge. Making steps towards freeing grounded Dali container ship, which crashed in the bridge in March. That was some of the craziest footage you'll ever see. I don't know. Something's not right there either. First of all, the only people who died were the people doing construction on the bridge. And I don't know. You can look into it. There's some stuff that just doesn't make sense. But even if it is how they say it is, it's pretty crazy. That made that giant bridge. The footage is just shocking to see. And it looks like they're getting on the way. I think it said that it'll be completed by 2028, the new bridge. So that's 8 years of construction. More government infrastructure at work, people. What else we have? Oh. Yeah, that's about it. Everything else is just clickbait stuff. Anyway. So, yep, that's about it going on in the news today. I don't know. I think we'll call this one a wrap. Next time I'll come up with a little more stuff to talk about. 10 minutes, pretty pathetic for a podcast, but hey, well, whatever. Maybe somebody will listen to it. This has been the Three Bozos Ancillary Show, Pizain's podcast. Signing off. See ya.